Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video to go over some of the questions and concerns I've been receiving through email about the design elements and principles. So I'm going to go over kind of what they are and how to use them to make your design stronger. So the design elements are the building blocks used to create art. They include line, shape, value, color, and texture. And then the design principles are the guidelines for using the elements of design. So I like to think about it like a recipe. So you have the design elements that are like ingredients. So flour, sugar, water, all those kinds of things. And then the design principles are like the recipe itself. So it's how you use those ingredients to create something like brownies, cake, all those types of things. There's lots of different design principles. I wanted to focus on one particularly, and that is focal point or area. So the focal point is kind of what you want to say as the designer. So I like to think through what is the most important idea or message that I want to convey to the user. So you create a focal point using contrast of the design elements. So size contrast, value contrast, color contrast, all those kinds of things. And it's really cool because when you use it effectively, you as a designer have power over what the viewer sees first, second, and third. This is a good example of an effective focal point in a design. You as a viewer are drawn to the face first, and the designer did this a few different ways through contrast of size, color, and value. You can see the face is the biggest size, kind of surrounded by a lot of smaller elements. Also, the eyes are the most saturated thing on there, surrounded by a lot of more muted colors. And then value contrast. The whites of the eyes are very light in contrast to the darkness around them. A test for myself that I like to use to see whether I have an effective focal point is I close my eyes and I open them and I think to myself, what is the first thing that I see? If it's clear, then you have a good focal point. If you're kind of confused, then you don't have an effective focal point. This design is an example of maybe not having a clear focal point. When I close my eyes and open them, I am kind of bombarded by a lot of different things and it's not clear as to what I should look at first, second, or third. They don't have a clear size contrast. The title, the type on the left, and the images are all kind of the same size. And then everything's kind of saturated, so you don't have that color contrast. And so this could be definitely improved to have a clearer focal point. I hope this video helped answer some of the questions that you guys had. If you have more, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help.